as well as total factor productivity, which is the residual growth. I had a tough time understanding some of the numbers after they adjusted the balance sheet numbers, and I could go through it with you a little more carefully, but I did get actual values for how intangible assets contributed to net income appreciation
For
Microsoft, and so that was a big result, one of my conclusions. And then another was that there was a contribution of intangible capital growth to total real output, and that was roughly 44.
Sorry, Carter. What is intangible capital?
So it is it's the additional value that's accounted for in product research and development, sales and marketing, and governance and administration expenditure. And the working paper that I crafted this from sort of, I really don't know how they actually quantified the intangible capital, but I have it in these tables here. Their average annual growth rates, and I have an income statement. And so I use this to sort of explain that from an accounting framework perspective, intangible capital can be quantified and can explain output by a factor of input by a factor of input share, its contribution to output. So I would like to go through it with you. It is the working paper that we looked at last week, and it's sort of ambiguous as to how they came up with these numbers. It's mismeasurement is my biggest limitation, and so I mean that's sort of where I'm at. Yeah, that's.
Is intangible asset like a trade secret or a brand recognition?
It can be in evaluating some of these companies and their market to book values. Yeah, it can be. But I've been looking at it, in the sense of how they're actually how they're successfully exploiting IT capital investment, and what are some of the other complementarities to IT investment, and that's sort of how I've been trying to explain it. Yeah, that's a
Fine.
good point.
Comments, questions? All right.
Thanks, thank you.
Hey,
I have
way to be.
support is very important, but